This is Neural Newscast for Saturday, August 15th, 2026.
Here are the stories shaping the day.
A Venezuelan professional soccer player is now entering his 6th month of ICE detention, a case that highlights the massive backlog currently facing United States Citizenship and Immigration Services.
Homero Calderón was taken into custody in February following a speeding stop in Florida. He remains in a Georgia facility despite having 2 immigration applications currently pending.
His situation is part of a broader systemic crisis, where the total USCIS backlog has reached a record 11.3 million cases.
Since 2025, that backlog has increased by 1.6 million, even though the agency is receiving fewer petitions overall.
Calderón had applied for an EB-1A visa, a category for individuals with extraordinary abilities, which is typically prioritized for professional athletes.
However, policy experts note that under current administration guidelines, even those with active, lawful applications are now subject to detention and potential deportation.
The Department of Homeland Security stated that Calderón will remain in custody pending the outcome of his proceedings, a process that could take months or years.
The American Immigration Council reports the agency processed 41% fewer cases at the start of the 2025 fiscal year compared to previous periods.
In California, a man has been arrested at Trump National Golf Course in Rancho Palos Verdes after being found with multiple illegal weapons.
38-year-old Janine John Tayel was spotted by plainclothes federal agents on Sunday, appearing to monitor security operations at the resort.
Deputies found a loaded pistol in his vehicle, and a subsequent search of his home in Downey turned up an illegally modified AR-style rifle and body armor.
Tayel faces federal charges for possession of an unregistered short-barreled rifle. If convicted, he faces a minimum 10-year prison sentence.
President Trump arrived at the resort via Marine One on Tuesday for a scheduled fundraiser, 2 days after the initial arrest.
Turning to international news, a French family has been rescued in Thailand after spending 16 hours drifting at sea on a capsized jet ski.
A 50-year-old father and his 2 young sons were located Friday morning near the island of Koh Samui after rough waves disabled their engine.
Local officials report the family was treated for exhaustion and seawater ingestion, but have since been discharged from the hospital.
In sports and culture, Major League Baseball returned to the Field of Dreams in Iowa for a matchup between the Phillies and the Twins. 26 Hall of Fame members, including Mike Schmidt and Joe Mauer, emerged from the cornfields to join the players on the field before the game. The Philadelphia Phillies secured a 7-1 victory, sparked by a leadoff home run from Kyle Schwarber on the 3rd pitch of the game.
Here is what else we are watching. Law enforcement in Los Angeles will maintain a heightened security presence for today's presidential fundraiser following that weapons arrest.
Tourism officials in Thailand are expected to review rental safety regulations for personal watercraft following the rescue of the missing French family.
And we are monitoring the latest monthly processing data from USCIS as advocates call for measures to address the 11 million case backlog.
For Neural Newscast, I'm Thomas Keene.
And I'm Isabel Moreno.
Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com. Thanks for listening.